How Taylor played last week.
Amazing. I wasn't surprised though. I know the type of athlete he is. I've been seeing it for a while now. We just we're excited to see him go out there and do what he does best.
What was the big difference in the second half offensively? Obviously, Taylor started running a little more, but what was the difference? Maybe why it took you guys a half to get going?
We just had to buy in at halftime. We all talked to each other. We went around and looked each other in the eyes, and it's that belief that all the work we put in, when you have your goal right in front of you, still you're not just gonna let it slip like that. So we all looked at each other and we knew it wasn't much that was said. It wasn't a big halftime speech where everybody needed to. We all just had that collective confidence. We looked at each other like, "Hey, let's go finish. Let's go get these guys."
We've never heard Taylor talk. What's his personality like off the field?
He's great. He's a great person to be around. Such a burst of joy. I love him to death. Always dancing, having fun. Me and him always cracking jokes. Just little things here and there. So I love being around him. A lot of people love being around him. Great charisma. He's just a funny guy.
We heard he's got a hell of a dance.
Yeah, he does.
Did you ever do it?
I don't, but I see him do it all the time. He usually does it in warm-ups too, like as we're warming up. So if you guys could catch him, he'll be doing it sometimes out there.
And one thing we've heard Andy say is that, like in practice when he's kind of on game day, that team's not showing up. As that applies to Taylor, though, like doing practice is one thing, to start doing this in the game is another. But his confidence grows over this short time.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing. If you do something in practice, yeah, it gives you like a little bit of confidence, but doing it in the game just turns over that leaf, and it gives you that big belief, like we can do this, I can do this, and other people can see it too, and they start to believe in you. So it's always good to do it in practice to get those reps and that visualization of you doing it, but in the game, that's a whole different bill. So to get them out there and have those things work in the game, it's big time.
For you, that 53-yard catch, I mean, I'm assuming that's definitely a play that you guys are going to attempt going into that thing.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think of that? Just take us through. Obviously, Sam threw a pretty ball, but take us through it and probably the relief of hitting on one of those.
Yeah, I mean, just once again, we got the look we liked, and as a receiver, it's coming. So let's go, let's fire off the ball, let's make our plays, man. Just go out there. And I told him, just give me a chance, just give me a chance, and I'm gonna make that play for you. So we knew that coming in. Just we needed a spark, we needed something. I was like, let's go do it. So
as a receiver, I mean, I think you guys only attempted 4 passes in the second half. I mean, what's the thought moving forward with Taylor in there? It seems like it might be a little more focused on the run.
Right.
What's the thought from the receiver?
Well, we got to do, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Whatever's working, let's go. So that's me going in there, making a block to spring a big run, let's go. If that's me running off and getting these guys' eyes or pulling a safety, let's go. We got to do it. And, once again, we all buy in. It's not a selfish game. It's a collective sport. It's a team sport, and that's what we know. That's what we do it. That's why we love it. So if my brother's making a play and he's, I got to do what I got to do in my assignment, and I don't get another pass the rest of the game, so be it. I'm just as happy seeing Ashton score, seeing Taylor score, seeing George run big plays, and just as much as my catch. It gives me that same amount of energy. So it's just knowing that, we're working together and we got to do what we got to do to win one step at a time.
Where you line up, can you tell when the zone read's working? Does it loosen things up?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's crazy seeing how much their eyes are changing in defense and how much they're communicating and then the looks they're seeing and everything, that it just changes the whole game. It adds a whole nother element that they have to defend, that they have to cover, and makes it a lot tougher.
It seems like your freshman year related to Ashton Jenkins right now. I mean, he's only been on, I guess he got here in January, sure, but he's barely 65 games into his college football career. He seems to be handling everything and only getting better.
Yeah, I mean, he works his tail off, and he has a great guy like George in front of him that he can see every day and learn from every day. And, George had great guys in front of him that he learned from. And it just keeps getting passed down, So he's bought in their meetings. He's always locked in on the field. He's always asking and learning from those guys. And me and him are always talking, too. It's like he wants to get better, and you could tell he has that edge and he has that fire in him.
See him out there, cuts in there. He's so crisp. How explosive is he?
Oh, my goodness. I don't even know. Sometimes I'm in the game and I'm watching. I'm like, I gotta go block. It's amazing. Even him, Taylor, and George, all those guys, like just seeing them make moves and stuff like that. It's a sight to see for sure.
You mentioned making a block, and Andy said some of the long runs were spurred because of wide receiver blocks. What does that take? I guess obviously you're not a wide receiver because you like blocking, you want to catch touchdown passes.
Right.
And what does that take for you guys to maybe shift that a little more now?
Well, yeah, one of our old school models was no block, no rock. So it goes hand in hand. You playing, you just go in there, you see, watching film, how important, in the last week's game, if this receiver would have went and made that block, what could have happened, an explosive or even a touchdown. So it's like, I'm going to go do that. I don't want my guy to be the one making that tackle or making that play. So it's just knowing that I'm going to do that for my brother, because I know in pass protection, they're back there blocking their butts off for us and giving us looks and chips and everything. So it just returning that favor for them.
You have to stay with the play longer because they might run it 35 times.
Yeah, absolutely. Those blocks, I'm out there forever. Like, man, where is he going? I don't even know. I can't even see. I just hear the crowd. Oh, they start getting loud. I'm like, oh my God, where is he? I just keep staying on my man, staying on my man.
What's it like playing in that crowd? I mean, you're going to run out of that tunnel. It's going to be Saturday night, 8 o'clock kickoff, expecting close to a sellout.
Yeah, I mean, that game was one of the best games I've been a part of since I've been here in the last few years. Like, they're doing a great job. Jeremiah's doing a great job. The coaching staff, everyone, like operations, everyone involved is doing an amazing job, getting people there and getting people fired up. We're just doing our job, going out there and performing and doing our best. The city was behind us. Those false starts help. That momentum is big. Like, it's huge. It helps. We feel that, so it's so important, and I love it. It's a great atmosphere out there. The best game we've been a part of all year. Like, go anywhere else, it doesn't amount. So, I mean, it's huge.
Sam throws a pretty ball. What's he like in the quarterback room? And then, what's it like catching a pass?
Yeah, once again, he's one of those guys that's always trying to learn, always trying to grow. He was, the moment he got here, him and I just, hey, can you get a couple spot catches for me? Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we talk over this and that? Of course, I told him I got you, whatever you need. He's one of those guys that's always, always, always trying to get better. And even on the field, he's all, hey, can we get that again? Can we see this? What are you thinking? Talking through things. It's, even during the game, we're talking, catching passes from him. It's amazing. He throws a great ball and he's locked in, telling us what we're thinking, what he's thinking, so we can be on the same page.
Go back and look at Ashton's touchdown run. On that play, OJ Payne takes a time on Mountain West defense. Daniel Seals, arguably the best linebacker in the Mountain West. And, Ashton puts one of the best safeties in the Mountain West on stage. Andy's long talked about mentality. When you go back and look at that play, like how much that embodied what you guys kind of want to see. What did you think about that play?
It's huge. It's so big because we know they're a great team. We play great teams, like you're saying, great players all over there. That just gives you more confidence. When I see them do those things in the film, that makes me want to be like, I got to pull my weight. I got to go make this play. I got to go make that block. And it's like that accountability that we're all holding each other to, that higher standard of we need to do those things, because you see what happens when we all handle our 111. We're really good, and once we continue to figure that out and get that rhythm, it's going to be a good thing to see.